by President Katsu to lead the tuition fee model project. Gradually, this project was expanded and is now a financial sustainability project, which includes three main projects: the tuition fee model itself, income generation model, and effective use of resources. All this idea cascades from a new strategy since we need to increase the number of our students. And if we increase the number of students, then we need more state funding. Our current system of funding is based on state educational order. And if the number of students is increased, then our demand in funding will be also increased. And it means burden for the government, for the state, and we need to think how to better allocate these funds. And it is expected that we will move to so-called block grants instead of state grants, which are tied to a specific individual student. As for the tuition fee model project, the project team consists of 4 small groups. Group 1 is about modeling. Maksat Ibraev from ERP office and Tokjan Bakibayev from the Department of Economic Planning and Analysis are working on a prototype model. This time they work with rough data based on current and new admissions, enrollment and ranking data sets. But in the future they will need market research, survey and means testing data to use these as input parameters to have more predictable model. For that we have Group 2 is presented by Vera Ilyasova from the Documentational Support Department. She's arranging means testing and survey among high school students. And here we need to understand what is demand at our Kazakhstani market, what will be affordable size of tuition fee, how we will allocate our applicants by categories, and how much tuition each category will pay. Group 3 is about concept and legislation, is represented by Dana Abeltaeva and Sabina Mindagazieva from Strategic Department and Iskender Baidilov from Bursar's office. Since we need the kind of concept and explanatory notes, something in writing, which should be presented to our stakeholders to defend our project against ministries, government, and so on. And also the project itself requires some amendments in the legislation. That's why we are also working on these amendments. Group 4 is represented by Rebecca Carter, Student Progress Director, and Ayjamal Razakbayeva, Admissions Department, and her team. Since the project will affect our processes like recruitment, enrollment, admissions, registration, and we need to understand what will be changed, what kind of documents will be developed, and so on. This is briefly about the tuition fee model project. And thinking about tuition fee model, we also should think in parallel about how can we fill our financial gaps. It means how to raise our funds, generate money, generate income, and how to effectively use our resources. From this point of view, other 2 directions, income generation model and effective use of resources, will be supportive for tuition fee model project, and these are quite new directions and work just beginning here. I think I already mentioned about the deliverables before, but just let me add, as I told before, our strategic task is to increase the number of student body. Also, our strategy stipulates that we need to have equal access to education. Implementing this project, I think we will cascade all the issues from strategy to this project. And as for the deliverables, the main deliverables is tuition fee model, which will allow us to allocate funds between different categories of students with understanding how much each category will pay. Another deliverable is about action plan for income generation model and for effective use of resources. And another deliverable is about amended processes, regulations in terms of admissions, recruitment, enrollment. Tell the truth, this project is strategic and it is complex because it covers a lot of aspects, not only internal but also external. External in terms of relations with the state, with the government, with the ministries. We need to prove to all stakeholders that this project is workable. From that point of view, it's not easy to build the project from scratch. This is our challenge number one. In terms of the project team, all team members are highly motivated and highly responsible people. They are very dedicated. Everybody knows their role in the project. But the most important thing here is that each employee has own job and they need to do something in parallel together with the main job. It means to perform some urgent tasks related to project. This is maybe a challenge number two. Transformation is a change in everything, in a person, in a team, in a system, in a process. So I think in our always changing world, it means in VUCA world, for our university, transformation is very important because we need to answer the following questions. Is NU achieving its goals? Is NU following its mission and vision? And how relevant is our focus? How efficient are our processes? And are our faculty, students and staff motivated? Are we all on the same run? And I think our institutional transformation is important for further development and progress of NU.